Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3, where we are struggling not to make innuendo.
Oh, that wasn't innuendo. That was just a bad pun, and I'm struggling not to make those because it's my natural state of being. Hello.
Right? Then I just simply assumed that there was an innuendo in there and I missed it.
No, no, it was just Karlak is on fire,
Yeah, literally.
literally. That being said, you could also take it as Karlak being hot,
hmm
which she is, but I didn't mean that.
Uh, Lightning charges. Not. Oh, it's medium armor though, so I can't wear it. You can't wear it.
No.
We could give it to Karlak, but it would set her. It would undo her unarmored bonus. We could give it to.
Shadowheart.
Yeah.
I don't think Shadowheart's wearing a magical set of armor.
Nope. She doesn't have any. She doesn't have any.
Oh, she doesn't have boots.
She doesn't have any. She's wearing magical armor, but she doesn't have any abilities to get turned off by medium armor like the rest of us.
Hmm.
That said, I have found that giving Karlak actual armor isn't a bad idea.
Oh no, you can do an armored barbarian.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Er,
My it's just against my natural inclination because I like characters that don't wear armor.
yeah.
Um,
I have from starting from champion, which is point buy,
Let's have a look.
I have a resistance to having a feature I don't use.
hmm,
It's the thing that stops me the most with multi-classing is I'll end up getting a bunch of features on top of the one I want for thematic reasons that don't make sense
yep.
to me thematically. And as a result, I end up not taking it. I
Hmm.
have multi-classed at this point in my 5e career twice.
Yep.
Shall we talk to a jerk? Or what's left, the neuroses of a jerk?
If you want to, you might know something about the uh, goblins.
Seems
Yeah.
willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Oh, we would need disguise self.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's fun.
Yep. That's cool. That's cool. That's a good little bit. By the way, let me pull up alchemy. We don't have to learn a skill or anything. We don't have the ingredients for that. Don't have the ingredients for that. Extract. 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 Okay. Salts. Mugwort. Extract. Vitrials. Suspensions. Don't have anything. Do we have enough for any potions? No. Okay. But yeah, that's literally as hard as that's as easy it is to make potions.
Yep.
We are in a dire state of health.
Yeah, we should at least short rest.
We are out of short rests.
We should long rest.
We should probably also head back to the camp to get the infernal iron figured out. Since we picked that up, we did grab that.
Good.
So I'm gonna
That's a
go.
good plan.
I think we have this, so we can just fast travel here. So we'll just.
Yep.
I do wish there was a fast travel point inside the grove, but I can see thematically why there wouldn't be one.
Also, I don't think you really want to have to load in all of that at once.
Yeah,
Walking into the grove means that the computer can load things in
right.
slower.
I just love this little detail. The lady that comes and walk. I mean, the animation is not perfect, but
Mm.
I love the detail that when you come up, that they have her walk to the wheel to let you in. Okay.
Can't give up now. Have to keep going.
Okay. I was also appreciative of the fact that a lot of third party stuff, not third edition, started making use of hit dice more.
Yes.
It's such a underemployed mechanic.
Mm.
I want to have a word.
How fares the search?
Here we go.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience.
What chaos?
It's
Give me just a moment.
apparently, if I remember correctly, whoever designed her heart used like
And I think
elements of demon fire or something.
Oh, I see.
It's like I guess the
That's-
go on.
there.
That's weird for
You'll
infernal
have to install it, I'm
magic.
afraid.
Yeah, it really
I don't
is.
think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of hit.
I think the idea was like to destroy like. Like, let's make our own demon under
That
sway to
feels-
us to kill the demons. I don't know.
Good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
And I believe there is at least one more piece because I have found one more piece on my sorcerer run.
Hmm.
Oh. Waifu talk.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack.
Bring it on.
Very cool. And what?
Yeah, no, Karlak and Minsk are gonna be a thing.
Yeah. Putting Karlak and Minsk in the same team has got to produce some interesting dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Okay, so I think it is long rest time.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
I am not saying that one. This, I think, is the one. Huh?
It's up to you. It's you. It's your character now.
Yep. Yeah.
Now? But I'm just getting comfy. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing. I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me devils only. She's a tiefling, not a monster.
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Will, did you read the terms and conditions?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You only offer a contract like this to somebody who can't.
Right. I'm fairly certain heartless and soulless can happen to people in D&D through no fault of their own, as evidence. Let's see here. There. Yep. Nope. This is what's happening.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx.
Everybody
But a defiant
approves.
pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Well, that was fun.
I'll be honest,
So
soldier.
what's the downside?
I'm reeling.
Yeah.
Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
It's like, I know the impression is, oh, they've made you a devil. It's like, that's not how it works.
No.
Because in order to be a fiend, you have to be willfully a terrible person. I mean, willfully make the worst decisions consistently.
I mean, you can be corrupted, and devilish contracts are
This is
like
true.
their means of.
Yeah.
The abyss has its own ways of stealing souls from
Through force and
that are
violence
otherwise
and
good.
torture, yeah.
Yeah,
But it takes time to turn a good soul into something that is actually a fiend.
yes.
Okay.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Which I have to admit is a change in D&D lore I really appreciate from 2nd and 3rd edition, you know? Or I can't remember exactly when it got in. I think it might have been 3rd. It was Planescape that introduced that, I think. The Blood War.
It was.
Yeah, I much appreciate that over Oh no, you can become evil through no fault of your own. I mean, you can become corrupted, yes, but eventually you're making a decision to be you eventually give in. You have to eventually give in to be a fiend. Yeah. I mean, the usual path of it is they spend aeons as limeras and larvae, or mains rather, where their mind and memories are just reduced to nothing, and then they work with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Damn
rambling.
her straight back to the hells.
That's okay.
Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Which one do you want to say?
What did you expect? She's a devil. You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
That last one is a point. Yeah.
Yeah. On one hand, yeah, I want to say she is a devil, but it's either 3 or 5.
3
What
or
do you
5?
think?
I think 5.
Yeah.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me.
That explains
It's
it.
Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
One of the things with warlocks is that once they receive power from a patron, that power can't be taken away by the patron.
Yeah.
The punishments that are inflicted are purely through the deal that was struck.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that power is his now. It's just that she's the one that granted it. But,
And there are still some clauses in action.
yes.
This is also something I like about how the discussion of like the idea of clerics God's teaching clerics how to access the divine font rather than granting it directly, because it creates the possibility of having heretical clerics, that still have their
Yes.
power, and that's a very interesting story aspect to me.
Mm-hmm.
It also
Absolutely.
it also explains about half of Lathander's church.
Yes. Yeah, how in the hell did you get involved with Mazora?
The one little
He
question
approves
that put
of
me
that.
out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, unforbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I believe him.
Yeah.
We're going to find out the explanation, but I believe him after the thing with Garlak.
Yeah, no. From everything I've heard, like Will and Karlak are the most pure souls of the companions.
Mm-hmm. Tasty.
Yep. Okay, I guess it's time to go to bed.
Yes. How are we doing for time?
About 19 minutes. We're about to hit 20 minutes, so we're going to be coming to our fourth video here, which might be a good place to leave it.
Okay.
I mean, oh, it's 11 o'clock. I should get ready for bed.
Yeah.
Let's see what this does.
All right. Well, let's rest. Do we need to change Shadowheart's spells before we rest?
You can actually do that as long as you're not in combat, but now since we're thinking about it, it's probably a good idea too.
Yeah.
Prayer of Healing, it's really useful, but I don't use it too much with short rests.
Yeah.
Let me see what else we got. Shield of Faith, yes. Lesser Restoration, yes. I should use that more. Let's get the. We're a little bit away from 4th level.
Please note,
Yeah.
you can't Shield of Faith and Bless if you wanted to take Bless, because they're both concentration.
I am aware.
So is Spiritual Weapon.
Is Spiritual Weapon?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Spiritual Weapon's not concentration.
It is in the 1 D&D.
Yeah.
I am aware of that, but I like having the option to do either.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, eventually, when we go to do the one side quest where we need to save people, that one's going to be difficult. Create and destroy water is going to be useful for that, but that's later. Let's see. Actually, there's a couple places I found that where create and destroy water is useful.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, that'll be good. I do like the fact that they changed it to where you could, I mean, thematically, I would disagree with it on the tabletop game, but I like it for the video game that you could just make it to where you could change what you have memorized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's just do auto select. Exactly 40. Cool. And let's see if there's anything that happens in the middle of the night. Oh, your character's trancing. Did you see?
I did.
I was like, that's cool.
Auto save.
Yep.
All right. Shall we leave it there then?
I think we'll leave it there. That is, let me go ahead and save it. Oh, well, there's an autosave on the campsite. Yep, that should do it. Okay.
Awesome.
Talk to you later.
Later. See you next time.